Billinger kept the inside, kept the lead, and then handed up to ROCKNROLL Yankee. I wouldn't be surprised if that developed here, but there'll be others, like SOHO Bob begins quicker than ROCKNROLL Yankee, but eventually there's going to be pressure put on at some stage, so we'll see what develops. And told you twice, I'll be very keen to try and lead as well. Here we go. Here's the tab live Sky Racing Vision pace. Set, away. STEINMAN's got the inside, being challenged. Delightful GMP began quicker than told you twice, and out wide is ROCKNROLL Yankee going forward. Dropping behind those, SOHO Bob didn't have a crack for the lead, and at the tail was Captain Mannering. Delightful GMP gets to the breeze. Gaita's just creeping forward 3 wide with ROCKNROLL Yankee, not with any venom. Now she puts the pedal down, she'll go straight to the front, I'd say. Just put a little bit of a dip in there. STEINMAN's got the inside. ROCKNROLL Yankee couldn't get across there because Delightful GMP kicked up, because I think Wayne Hill thought, well, I'm not going to let you just roll straight to the front. So STEINMAN kicks up to take the lead, and ROCKNROLL Yankee sits outside the leader. Delightful GMP, she gets a good sit now. She's 1 out, 1 back. On the inside, following the leader was SOHO Bob, then told you twice. He's about 6 or 7 metres away, and Captain Mannering at the tail end of the field. Not as severe speed as I thought we would have got for the first quarter, only 30.2, lead time 12.7. They've found their positions. STEINMAN in front. Can he lead all the way this week? He's out in front by a long neck. ROCKNROLL Yankee now goes up to eyeball him and put the pressure on, and Gaita's driving with flair, and she's starting to turn it into a staying event now. Delightful GMP's got the right run behind the speed. They really picked it up there. On the inside was SOHO Bob. They dropped off, told you twice. He's 10 metres away, and moving to the outside was Captain Mannering. Around the bend, passes 620. Second quarter, 29.4. 59.6. STEINMAN goes back to the lead. ROCKNROLL Yankee outside the leader. Delightful GMP. She's had the cold sit on them. Gaita's working on ROCKNROLL Yankee. Just wants to drift up the track. SOHO Bob travels okay on the leader's back. Delightful GMP. Wayne's about to pull a 3 wide shortly as they're working on the leaders. Getting closer as told you twice, and under pressure on its outside was Captain Mannering. Here she comes now, Delightful GMP. She looms to the outside. ROCKNROLL Yankee's in trouble. He needs to lift. He's got to lift hard. Still there, STEINMAN. SOHO Bob's a rough chance using the sprint lane, but Delightful GMP goes to the lead. STEINMAN's kicking back though. So is ROCKNROLL Yankee. Now SOHO Bob on the inside. Delightful GMP. SOHO Bob. Another photo finish. SOHO Bob. SOHO Bob blows them out at real big odds. Second, Delightful GMP. Third, either STEINMAN or ROCKNROLL Yankee. A margin then to told you twice, and alongside of it was Captain Mannering.